Good morning and welcome to A Few Moments with the Rev. I'm Greg Johnson and I'm very grateful to see each and every one of you this morning. And before I begin with our program, on behalf of my sister Kathy and I want to thank so many of you for your many kind emails and notes on the death of our mother on Saturday. We give great thanks for her 97, nearly 98 years, and we are very grateful for the peace that is now hers. Kathy was an incredible family caregiver, and I'm going to talk more about that on Friday. But I wanted to begin the broadcast today with my enormous thanks to each and every one of you who have been so supportive of us. We are deeply grateful. A Few Moments with the Rev. We've been doing a series that I've entitled Recovery in Recovering. And I am delighted to share with you, we're already on the 7th topic. This is a program that I actually found on Facebook. It comes, and I always read it to be certain I get this correctly, from the Virginia Commonwealth University. They have a program there called Rams in Recovery. And it's a program that allows students, people who are going to the university, to have focus on recovery through whichever program they might be involved with. And there are many. We'll be talking of those next week. But whatever program it is, it allows them time to spend and study there as well as to do their academic work. I think it's an incredible program, and it's one that I certainly hope other people are going to copy from, because it's something that is so very, very needed. The program that I saw were a list of 10 ideas, 10 concepts, 10 pieces of wisdom, I like to think of it, from the world of recovery that can indeed be of use to all of us in the world of recovering from the pandemics, both the COVID-19 and the racism which we are presently facing. Now, for those of you who have not been with us previously, let me just quickly restate the suggestions that this group of wonderful people in recovery have made. It began with, of course, surrender, letting go gently to receive abundantly. It urged us to remember the word halt. Don't get too hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. Progress, not perfection. And I love this. Serenity is not freedom from the storm, but peace amid the storm. Serenity. Keep your head where your feet are. Yes, keep your head in the clouds with the divine, however you define that. But keep your feet right here on the ground, where we in love and service can bless each other. And the 6th one from last week, service transforms pain. This morning, we are at my most favorite word, and it's very appropriate. And again, on Friday, I'm going to be talking about surrender and gratitude as I share the journey that has been Kathy and mine in caring for both Dad and for Mother. In my world of AA, gratitude became the key, and I'll share that in a moment. But first, let's listen to what the folks from the Virginia Commonwealth University, Rams in Recovery, have to say about this suggestion for all of us: recovery in recovering. Gratitude is an action word. Remember what we still have and the ways in which we're fortunate can be a great buffer against hardship. Those early in recovery sometimes struggle to break free of the assumption that everything is awful. Listing things to be grateful for challenges that assumption and encourages perseverance. Gratitude is an open-hearted, feel-good emotion that can supersede fear and prevent catastrophizing for all of us. When we are grateful for what we have, it inspires us to pass it on. Want to get started? Here's their suggestion. Write a letter to someone you appreciate and send it. Try listing out what you are grateful for. The benefits of gratitude accumulate over time, so try making it a regular practice. And that last one, making a list. I have in the Bible next to my bed my original gratitude list that I began in 1986 while I was at the rehab at Marworth out in Pennsylvania. Because the focus of that rehab for me was finding what I was missing in the 3 years that I had been working on becoming sober and becoming a person living in recovery. And one morning, there was a tape. They had lots of different tapes and lectures. And there was a tape, and the tape was blame and gratitude. And as I listened to that tape, toward the end of it, there was a poem. And it struck me to the core. For it was a poem written by someone whom I knew. I was in the theater the day it was written, and it was written for a very dear friend. And for many years I saw it, the original text, sitting on her dressing table at her home in Palm Springs. And this was the prayer. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. For love isn't love till you give it away. Yes, the opening lines to The Sound of Music, written by Richard Rogers. And when I heard that, I went running to my counselor. And I said, Marilyn, it's gratitude, gratitude. And from that day to this one, and I pray, until I leave this earth, my life will be lived in surrender and gratitude. So when I saw this today, I said yes. And if you've never considered a gratitude list, and this does not have to be huge bank accounts, fabulous trips, I'll share with you the first thing on my gratitude list, and you can laugh, I always do, but it shows you where my mind was. It was shaving with one hand. Yes, shaving with one hand. And the second thing on my gratitude list was eating soup. You know, they love to serve soup at detoxes and rehabs. Well, you're shaking so much, who on earth can eat soup? So I share these two humorous things because they're on my gratitude list and you could see it. And tonight before I go to bed, as I look back on this day, I'm going to give thanks for each and every one of you. And I'm going to give thanks for the opportunity of sharing gratitude with each and every one of you. God bless, and let's live in gratitude. God bless.